The mic is live.
It's a live mic.
Esports stream.
Esports stream.
Esports stream starting now.
Right now.
Let's go. What up, bro? Hello.
Hey.
It's the Friday Esports Dev Stream. We're off center again. We always
I know. This
do
is
that.
what happens.
That's okay.
We'll do this.
Welcome to Friday. It's a great day for another Esports Friday because so much stuff happened last week.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was. Where to begin? All right, so last week you had Starlight here on stream. I saw the video. That was cool.
That was
I
really
couldn't
cool.
be here because I was at PAX setting up for a crazy, awesome esports event. Meanwhile, you were at Final Round, right?
Yeah, that's
Setting
why
up our
Starlight was in
circuit
town.
tournament. Yeah, that's so. So that was crazy, right? So at PAX we had this thing. We did this. We were at an event called Pax Arena, right? Which is like a huge deal.
It's pretty big.
It's a big deal over there. Not only that, but we were in their prime time slot. And that was like
all of Saturday.
Yeah,
It was intense.
And that was something that was a last minute opportunity we had that we had to take advantage of. We didn't want to compete with Final Round because Final Round's a circuit event that was scheduled since forever ago. So it was just like a thing that was there for the people that were at PAX. Yep. Also, the main thing about Pax Arena was an event that we called Trial by Fire, and it was we took two popular streamers and assigned them a Brawlhalla Pro to coach them, right? And we had 4 different teams of 2 popular streamers.
Ooh, okay.
It was super cool. And so each team got a coach, and then they each spent an hour, like 30 or 45 minutes on stage getting trained by their Brawlhalla Pro, and then they all competed in a round-robin tournament. And it was insane. We've got a video that will come to us, it'll just come here soon.
Yep.
It's rendering right now. That will give you an idea of how hype it was. But it was just so cool. It was a full stage, right? We had like a packed crowd.
I was seeing all the photos of that pop up. Everyone was tweeting it out and posting it.
It was so hype. It was a full crowd of people. I mean, PAX was just so busy already as it is, right? And this was like a sectioned off area, and like there weren't enough seats. So it was people like sitting in the aisles or people standing along the edges.
Packed house.
It was a packed house, man. And so there, and a lot of people were fans of those streamers that were coming up. We had, so the 4 teams we had was Fats and Vesper Von Doom, right?
Nice, solid.
Who's Vesper Von Doom? If you didn't know, super awesome, apparently. She's
crazy.
I honestly tried to give Fats the person I suspected to be the least experienced in Brawlhalla. And
didn't matter.
No, it's like
she's a monster.
Yeah, she was a monster. She played so well for having never touched the game before. It was crazy. She was so smart. Like, she was like a vlogger of all the people. We had plenty of people from gaming and stuff like that.
Right.
She did a lot of like IRL streams and stuff. I'm like, perfect. Give her to Fats and let him carry.
Oh man,
no,
the sleeper.
Fats
she had the game skills.
Fats was like off to the side, letting her fight most of the time, just like watching, like, yeah, you got this, taunting and stuff like that, doing the rattle.
Gosh.
It was crazy. Anyway, the other people we had TK Breezy teamed up with Dizzy Disaster.
Nice.
That was really, really cool. D1, the man himself, D1 was there, teamed up with Timorag, who is like a super pro Plants vs. Zombies. Not Plants vs. Zombies like the game. There's like a new one out that's a little more like Hearthstone. You play against somebody else. You have lanes. You play cards. I don't know the rules to it, but I know that this guy rules at it. He's like the top. He's like top 10, and on all the VODs I watched, he's just like
destroying
people. He's like, no, why are you gonna throw that card? Now I'm gonna just kill you so easily. Look at this, boom, you're dead.
So he's got the competitive mindset.
He was right, exactly. So he was teamed up with TK, and our last team was Gimmer. The man Gimmer of
the video game
Bootcamp.
scientist?
Yes, indeed. And he was teamed up with Soda Kite, who we've had at a Battle Brawl Invitational before, which this event is kind of similar to.
Great.
She's awesome. She's definitely the most, I don't know how to put it, just such an awesome human. She is so good at being a person.
Yep.
I know that sounds like an insult, but I mean it.
If you're not quite understanding what we mean by that, go check out her stream. It's It's an experience. Absolutely amazing.
She's like this. She's like, yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna play.
She's just
It's gonna
high
be
energy,
awesome.
happy, bubbly, like just a joy to be around, you know. So that's great.
Yeah, a joy to be around. That's a good way to put it. So yeah, he was teamed up with Soda Gate. They were being coached by Game Fiend, who we haven't had on an event before. My buddy Game Fiend. He did really good. It was a super fun event. I'm not gonna spoil who won for you. We'll wait for the video for that. But it was super hype. And then aside from that, during all of that time, we had a 128 player fan tournament going on. So just all the people who are at PAX, registration opened at 10 a.m. that morning, which is at the time that PAX opens.
Right.
And registration closed at noon. That's 2 hours of registration time. We were filled up in one. By 11 o'clock, we were capped already. There were people who were in line at 10 a.m. who did not get to compete because they weren't in the front 128 line. It was insane. Insane in the membrane, man.
Oh, man.
Which was so cool. It was like people were so hyped on Brawlhalla at PAX East. It was like such a good PAX East. Anyway, that tournament happened. It was super sick. The players who were playing in it were not tournament players. We're not our guys, you know. They were like PAX goers.
Yeah.
Now we had the Ethanator there, who we know he's been around since beta. He's in subreddit and stuff, but he is not competing in tournaments. If he is, he's not winning. He's not going far enough for us to know who he is, or for us to have seen him played on stream and stuff like that. But he was killing it. He was crushing it. In fact, he was the only person who the day before beat any of the devs at the Play a Dev station.
He's
so he
super
was
solid.
he was like PAX's savior. He was giving them the stocks that they needed. But he didn't win. Everybody expected the Ethanator to win.
What?
But he did not win. He became in second place,
What?
losing to this dude named I'm Jason. I'm Jason with
Jason.
Jayson.
Oh
and
my gosh.
He out of nowhere, nobody knew who. I didn't know who it was. I'm like, do you play in the circuit, man? He's like, what's the circuit? I'm like, dude,
What?
You gotta play.
What? True to his name, this man just crawled out the lake and slaughtered everybody.
He's just like, I am Jason.
He is Jason.
I am here to win. He was the interview. I did an interview with him at the end, and it was so funny because he was just like, I'm surprised.
Wow.
He's like, I didn't think I would do that well. He was crushing
man.
it. It was so good, and it was good gameplay too. It wasn't like super passive, waiting for attacks. Like when things get intense and two players aren't extremely familiar, things slow down, right? Because it's one hit wins.
Right. They
and
both
that
get
did
very
not happen.
nervous.
They were both like
the tension gets real.
So it was awesome. PAX East for Brawlhalla was an incredible PAX East, especially the arena. It was just so cool. And, my favorite part about PAX Arena was that we brought the whole 3-2-1 brawl tradition that we had going on at BCX and Combo Breaker. We did that with PAX Arena. We only did it in grand finals. We learned from BCX. Okay. Too much, but it got a little tiresome after a while. But we did it just for grand finals. I had the whole freaking crowd cheering 3, 2, 1, bro. And people were saying that they could hear it way on the other side of PAX. Like PAX Arena was all the way on one end, and then it's a huge building full of 13,000 people, and everybody on the other end is saying they could hear us screaming 3, 2, 1, bro.
That was so cool. Hype.
But anyway, that was PAX. That was PAX Arena. How about you tell me a little bit about Final Round, which I wish I was at. I was seeing the tweets. It looked super hype.
I
saw people popping off. I saw people upset. What happened?
This was intense. All right, this was just a crazy tournament all around. So, Final Round. We had Starlight. He flew into town. Threes up, sent him over. Snap up some circuit points. We had Noel in town. We had Baboot in town. They were all getting ready.
That's
to
already
play, right?
intense. Those three. That's intense.
So some of our, mid-range talent showed up. You got Froned was there. Many of you may recognize him from commentary and running Brawl Ball tournaments and things like that.
Yeah.
And then Sedowitz, who was involved with Rivalcade.
Yeah, he's the Rivalcade guy.
Yeah. If you guys remember from running those tournaments, he was there. He's been trying to crack into the competitive scene because he wants some of the glory for himself.
Yeah, he wants.
He's been watching it and organizing it all this time. Now he wants the trophy.
He was telling me that at CEO Taku. He's like, man, I want some of this glory.
Oh my gosh!
It's like he's like, I gotta get really good at a game. What game can I do? I'm like, Brawlhalla, man, let's go.
Hey, there you go. We had Left Stick Down there. Who, if any of you were at BCX, he was the man holding down the merch booth.
Yeah, if you ever visited the merch booth, there was Left Stick Down. He's a cool,
he is
cool
awesome.
guy.
He is absolutely awesome. So, we expected those folks to do really well. We've seen them in the past, but there were some killers that came out of the woodwork. So, Noelle, Starlight, Baboot, they made it through their pools as you would expect, making it out in the winner's side into top 8, right?
But there must have been final rounds full of extremely top tier fighting game players of different genres, right? Did any of them?
Yeah, if you were looking, I know we had KDZ playing.
Whoa,
he's actually the first Evo champion for Injustice.
Oh my god!
And past tournament winners for primarily Soul Calibur. He performs really well in Street Fighter. Yeah, we had him going at it with some of his buddies. That was really cool. We had Doza, who you might remember from winning the CEO Taku tournament.
Yeah, and all of the highlight reels of him taking down that undefeated dude in Blaze Blue, where he was like,
so
"There's
Doza
no way I won."
He knocked the first seed of Blaze Blue into losers bracket during final round. So super skilled player in many games.
Yeah, that's awesome. He also won CEO Taku last year
for Brawlhalla.
Yeah, for Brawlhalla,
which is crazy. So that was awesome. He made his way into top 8. We had Crash Dummy X and the legend Deadeye, who I had never heard of before, knocking out Sedowitz and Left Stick Down and just blowing through their pools. It was absolutely crazy. Super solid play. I'm really excited to see more from them, just because it completely caught me off guard. I was like, the legend Deadeye? This kid is a legend.
I remember, yeah, the legend
He's
Deadeye.
Not lying.
He earned prize pool. He's logged into Esports earnings now.
Yeah.
I remember typing his name in, like, who's this guy, the legend Deadeye?
Yeah,
is he really a legend?
He is. No joke about that one. So, winners kind of goes on. Noelle versus You Got Froned. Obviously, good match.
Front
good
is
match.
good. Front is good.
Not to put anything against Front.
No,
he put up a fight. He was playing out of his mind this weekend. It was harkening back to the olden days where he was like a top 30 player. It was absolutely crazy. He busted out the Ada again.
Old school Ada.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was great,
man.
So Noelle moves on into winners finals. Then we have Starlight versus Baboot. Starlight does take the set 2-0, but it was the closest 2-0 you've ever seen in your life.
Starlight
Last stock red,
Baboot.
coin flip all the way. It was insane.
That's awesome. Yeah, Baboot has been... I get a chance to play with Baboot pretty often because he comes to the Foda Fridays every once in a while. And he's a beast, man. And he's, his main sparring partner is Noelle. And you just... how do you not get extremely good when you're sparring with Noelle all the time, right?
Yeah,
so that's cool. So
that was crazy. So Baboot sent down into the lower bracket. Winners finals waiting, Noelle and Starlight. So Baboot traces his way through, taking out, Froned and Legend Deadeye and all those folks on his way through.
So he made it to losers.
He made it into the lower finals, yes. Winners finals happens. The set goes the distance. 2-2. I can't. You need to watch this set. If you have not watched this set yet, it is up on the YouTube. You need to watch this.
Yeah,
it was like the most tense thing I have ever watched in my life. All right, and then it goes. The final kill happens, and cover your ears now if you're going to watch it later. But this doesn't really spoil too much. Noelle clinches the victory for the set, and immediately Starlight just pause exit game in person.
Like Smash Bros style, paused it. Oh my
paused
goodness.
it, exited out, and
that is not something I've ever seen in Brawlhalla.
Some heated words were exchanged between the two.
Oh my!
And then Starlight was, immediately going right into lower finals against Baboot.
Right. Oh, so yeah. So he had to stay there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there was some verbal exchanges. Of
Passions
some
run
taunting.
high, man. It's a Brawlhalla circuit
Noel
event.
saying, "Hey, Baboot, don't worry, you got this. I tilted him for you." It was getting crazy.
Oh my goodness,
But
Starlight must have been furious.
He was, and it showed in his play. He was playing like a man on fire, just burned through Baboot 3-0. He wanted the run back. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know,
Wow.
Baboot, he had been playing so well, but Starlight just cranked it up to 11. He was playing very angrily, very fast, aggressive, and just tore through lower finals. Bam, right back into the grand finals. But
wow. And that was so you had said Starlight knocked Baboot down in the lowers in an extremely close 2-2 set.
2-0 set.
2-0, right. It was the closest
last stock
2-0.
red
That's what you
coin
said.
flip for the winner on each one.
But then in lower finals, after Starlight was furious after being knocked down to lower bracket, you're just saying he
Played
ran over
completely
them
differently.
After, wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting, huh? How like your mindset will change so much about how you play.
Oh, absolutely.
That's interesting.
So we have a little bit of a recap for the grand finals set between Noel and Starlight.
Oh, we're gonna see that right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
we've got some footage for you
Bring
guys.
it on.
So we're gonna go ahead and bring this up here. All right. I'm just gonna drop the volume on that a little bit so that way we can talk over it here.
Okay. Yeah, because this is basically
Now,
a replay.
I
we're
made sure
watching,
to
right?
include the stage banding because this is very interesting, and you'll notice there's a theme throughout most of this set.
Is it
Very
Mammoth?
stable stages left in here, you know, and Starlight, of course, you know, Qatar's sword, Asuri. He wants to go for the Gimp plays, so
you
we're
know
going
what?
to Shipwreck.
So did Noel play? Oh my goodness! Did Noel play Koji through the whole tournament?
Oh yeah,
Because he's been playing Hattori in tournaments, Asuri in tournaments. It's good to see him back on Koji.
It was all Koji all the time. But, you know, Starlight, he was going with these guitars, just amazing dodge punches, dodge reads.
Classic.
And that's something you're going to see consistently throughout the set from both players. Forcing the opponent to expend their options and then cinching the kill.
That's how you gotta do it, man.
So just the offstage pressure is
Oh
so
yeah,
intense.
look at that. Yeah, he's Starlight's hanging out a little bit there, using his jumps, and Noel's counting all of those jumps.
Yeah,
right?
wait for all the options to be expended, secure the kill.
Same thing on the other side. Oh my goodness.
That is, they do not let them get back to stage. Now, there were quite a few. Yeah. So that's closing out the first game. Immediate quick bans. All right, back to Shipwreck. Just right back to Shipwreck. And again, there it is. Force the expend of options.
Yep.
Secure the kill.
No dodge. Get the side air.
But Starlight just answering back with these Qatars. But the bow. Look at this setup.
Oh.
But
Yes! Oh!
I had to leave it quiet there for a moment
Oh.
because that was just an amazing turnaround.
Oh,
Starlight
he got
getting
a
pressured,
taunt.
but had the wherewithal to find the route back and turn around the edge guard.
Oh my
So it's 1-1 in the set
what
right
a
now.
match.
Banning out again. Stable stages left. Back to Shipwreck.
Oh my goodness.
So
Every
far,
match
all
so
Shipwreck
far.
all the time. And it's really showing with just how the offstage play and the edge guards are working out here. Because, as you know, Shipwreck, only that tiny edge of a wall.
Right, yeah. That really changes things.
But just look at all this
wow.
baiting him down light punish. Down light punish.
Yeah, he's totally expecting these he comes back onto the stage and attacks every time.
Yeah, but Starlight
he's getting
does
it, but
secure
look
the
at
kill
that.
here just enough. But that damage lead that Noel built since
Yeah.
he was up a stock.
Oh, but can he get the gimp? Oh no!
So that is absolutely crazy because
Oh.
Noel actually got to the upper part of that neutral air.
Yeah.
He would have gotten spiked, but he jumped just in time to catch the top end of it.
Yeah,
And that's what saved
that
him.
was almost a gimp there. Okay, so Noel wins
Now
the
look,
match. It's
Starlight
2-1 now.
knocks out all the stable stages.
He
Now
took
there's
out-
just these left.
Yeah, you know what?
It's
yeah.
a complete change-up, and this is why you see Noel thinking about it. Wait a minute, this is a completely different map pool. Where are we going?
He went with the next flattest stage.
Yep.
Wow,
And these
down
signature
sig.
reads.
Koji down sig. You don't see that move kill often not in a grand finals match. That's got to be the first one in a grand finals of a tournament.
Well, look at that. He manages to just catch the edge. And
he
get back.
got his... Wow. Just barely.
So
yeah,
this is where you have to be very
that.
cautious about expending your options now, since we've seen them both capitalize on it heavily. The signatures.
Wow.
The signatures.
He just charged that whole thing up.
Oh, and there it is, the end. And just unplugs the controller
and that's
and
what,
out.
Oh my goodness.
And there it is.
I've never seen that in a Brawlhalla tournament before.
Passions ran high.
That's incredible. Because, you know, that happens a lot in Smash, right? It's like, it's just accepted. That's how, you know, if it's over, let's just save ourselves. They're all about min-maxing. Let's save ourselves 4 seconds here and cut the...
yeah. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And just in time, we've got our PAX Arena video here that came in. Thank you to Raiden for sneaking in here and putting it on the computer. No one even knew. So that's crazy. Starlight just paused. I mean, you gotta be upset.
Absolutely.
He played so well and still lost.
He played so well, especially on his way back into grand finals. But Noel, he just had him figured out at that point.
Well, Noel has been practicing. Let me tell you, Noel is straight up training. This is his career right now.
Constantly.
He gets home from work and plays like 7 hours every day.
It's insane.
And is training hard for all that time. Oh my goodness.
So we're actually going to see him this coming month at South Louisiana Major, where we have another AA offline circuit event happening.
That guy's traveling, man. So head out there if you can. It's in Baton Rouge, right?
Yep.
Baton Rouge. It's called SLAM, South Louisiana Major.
Yep.
Super clever
I
name
like
there.
it. It's nice. It's nice.
And Brawlhalla's going to be there. There's going to be a lot of awesome fighting game players there, too.
It's exciting. And he's told us he's already traveling to the, I think, Gamers on the Edge tournament.
Gamers on the Edge for the kids.
Which is in Florida.
Event. Cool. Oh, man.
So, he's traveling to everything.
Champions travel, man.
Yep.
And that's how
we'll be seeing him in Dreamland. We'll be seeing him at Combo Breaker. Like, he's going all in.
He wants to be the star, man. And you know what? He's a good one for it.
This is great. But
that is awesome.
You mentioned PAX Arena. Super hype.
PAX Arena. Wait. Before we get into the PAX Arena, I feel like, you know, something community.
Yes, I understand. Yes, I see where you are going with
Usually
this.
we have some kind of clever lead-in for that, and I couldn't think of one.
You could have gone with like
some community
the community at PAX was so colorful.
Yeah.
You know, it was a bunch of people having a great time, all different kinds of streamers.
Community.
So there we go. That's our lead-in.
Hey, we got a subscription. Bumbilum. Thanks for the subscribe, man. That's super cool of you.
Awesome.
All right, let's give away some community colors in honor of Bumbilum, our newest subscriber.
Let's roll it.
See what he's going to give everybody here.
Scary. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You've got some community colors coming your way at the end of this stream. Let's roll a few more here. Bodvala, congratulations.
Oh, that's totally a Brawlhalla name.
Right? It's Bodvala. I like it. All right. Delta Squads 101. Very nice. Is that Bob Ross just like coming in? I think that's like
with a cape.
That looks like Bob Ross and Virgil mashup or something, right? Let's roll another. Pacifist, 1997. I feel like I've seen you before. Definitely, yeah. And you know what? We're going crazy. All right, that's rigged. That's rigged. What
are you doing in our giveaways?
We gotta roll one more. That's super rigged.
Miko.
Nice.
Congratulations.
You got some community colors heading your way after the stream concludes.
Right after the stream, guys, we will whisper you your community color codes, which you can input in Steam for some fancy colors on all of your legends. What?
Yeah.
One item.
It's super nice.
Tons of
that
colors.
Blue, brown, and gold. Mwah. Yes.
All right, so...
Yes, the colorful community
we were talking about PAX Arena before when we started this stream and how hype it was. It was so cool. It was a really cool event. It was kind of like a Battle Brawl Invitational, but it was 2v2 and it was in person and it was sick. And we've got a video here. It's kind of hype. It doesn't go through like every match. It's just like well, just watch it.
Yeah.
Get your headphones on. It's a super. We don't have any headphones.
No.
We're gonna miss out on the excellent musical timing. In
That's
this
all right. We'll
video,
catch it on the YouTube.
Well, yeah.
later.
Well, it'll go on YouTube, so we'll just watch it there. Anyway,
Right.
Without further ado,
To welcome you to Brawlhalla at the very busy Pax Arena at PAX East 2017.
I'm so excited to
drop
be
out of
here
here?
at PAX
Yeah,
East today.
yeah.
Brawlhalla at PAX Arena is going to be so exciting. We have an event where we have professional Brawlhalla players mentoring 2 popular streamers and personalities to play in a 2v2 tournament.
Well, I'll just go ahead and lay out the teams we have so
for it.
far. We have Fats and Vesper Von Doom, mentored by Antipop. In this case, Fats is the one player with more experience. Then we also have D1 and Timorag, mentored by Defensive. Our third team is TK Breezy and Dizzy Disaster, mentored by Drop from Brawl League. And then our last team is Gimmer and Soda Kite, mentored by Game Feed.
All these teams are going to be fighting each other in a round robin.
The winner of this competition actually gets to design a skin in the game, which is actually kind of dope.
Lost the recovery, didn't realize that that's already her stock, already behind him, has been trying to recover. This is Dizzy, lands a nice neutral 6, sends him up and over, being able to secure a lead. Surprisingly, red team being able to pick up a weapon.
We saw in his training session he loved to throw weapons. He didn't stay right in the middle
Right in the mentor session, so they can hear this. This is going to be nice.
Is that on the neutral line? We saw Gimmer. Oh, and TK Breezy gets the downline into the dare, keeping himself alive, taking a stock off of Gimmer. TK Breezy, 2 stock to 2 stocks. Something can fall with the side air. It's the side air that he's using right there. The weapon toss doesn't even need to hit the weapon toss. TK Breezy and Dizzy Disaster.
So, he just gets some damage efficient combos. Spear, it's not as red team get a KO. What a
Weapon toss into the side.
Beginning of this game too. D1 charging up that signature, accidentally hitting his opponent. Oh no, a double N-sync comes out. Both are nearly getting killed at the top. Alright, trying to recover. He gets sniped off the top of the stage. D1 close to kill him. Is that decisive to end the game? No, it's not. D1 has the opportunity to come back and fall to death. No recovery. D1. Game 2 goes for something that Vesper expected that none of the players done so far, which is the fact that you can trade a jump charge for a recovery charge, which means like in other games normally you have like 1 stack.
And that's why Fats and Vesper Von Doom are both in their first stock. Just Fats now recovering that hit in the air. That is 40 damage.
Yeah.
And they can play with that room right now. Even though team damage is coming out, it doesn't matter.
So then you can pick it up right afterwards. It looks like it's going to be looking for the favor.
Vesper Von Doom trying to go for those recoveries again. Gets the side,
Trying to help out the Zen 6. There it is.
Vesper Von Doom with that neutral signature.
They're just going to go and get straight to it, so let's send it over to the caster, guys. Take it away.
Strictly vertical game coming out from her. So those recoveries and ground pounds or that side six. And look at that, 2 recoveries at 40 damage.
He's even comboing the ground pound. We didn't lose that stock just yet. And both teams are knocking each other into kill percent. This could be either team's lead. They're be able to even this up or hit KO. That's it.
Fats hits another one.
That 1v1 once again.
Absolutely, but you saw D1 go over towards Fat. Then he was there to put up the wind down. Somehow D1 is still alive. The downline into the recovery. Fats and Vesper Von Doom yet another 2-0 under their belt.
Most standard sing above 630 damage. Well, Gimmer was only about to run right
Or we're just going to see a neutral sit on the Gimmer. There's the side sing juice that Soda Kite has been using. Has now moved over to Gimmer. He's throwing those sides out of the game. Gimmer is now putting up some serious damage. So Soda Kite almost getting worse for where ends up hitting that side signature. That has been his main kill move.
It just so happened, and I don't know how it could possibly happen this way, that our 2 undefeated teams will be competing right now, and the winner of this match will create a skin in the game.
Wasn't even close to kill percent.
No.
There is still life in this blue team, even though Dizzy's getting into the red.
Direct going of his damage. He finds a nice downline, but he doesn't go for that interesting follow-up that we saw from earlier in the next stage. And in the
Oh, and the max range side six on Dizzy. Dizzy coming in, gets the recovery, and ends up being on Vesper. The big dare, Fats almost finishing off Dizzy. Oh, and the side signature coming out from Dizzy. Still very much in this game, almost dead even.
Dizzy for the first time showing that he is actually contributing and carrying TK Breeze here. If they take the advantage, he still has a stock. He's in the red. They have the lead
Punishment so far. TK Breezy taking a lot of punishments. Dizzy taking a lot of punishment as well. Both members of the blue team in the red. Meanwhile, Vesper Von Doom sitting reasonable.
Fats is just looking for a signature.
Oh no, the neutral signature!
Fats and TK, the 1v1 tournament stuck here. Both players in the red. Some back-to-back sidelights. He needs to find the kill move. Oh my God, Fats just barely connects with that neutral signature. TK Breezy so close to hitting that side signature. Fats and Vesper Von Doom taking this trial by fire tournament undefeated.
Yeah.
Wow. Was that awesome or
Wow.
what?
That looks like a super crazy event. Big stage, big crowd, hype plays. I gotta tell you, Golden Boy, like,
Oh,
how
dude,
cool is he?
Golden
How
Boy,
cool
yeah,
is he?
that was totally unplanned. He just showed up like, "Hey guys," and we were like, "Hey,
man.
do you wanna?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, he was saying this looks like a cool event. He wanted to get involved.
He wanted to get
So that was-
involved.
oh
Yeah,
man,
Golden Boy
Love
is
it.
super cool. Yeah, he used to work for Twitch, and now he's just like. I don't know what all he's up to now, but he does like a lot of the
He's involved
Rocket
with a
League
lot
stuff.
of events.
He
Yeah.
does like the big Rocket League events and stuff like that. He is just such a good personality. He brings out the best in all those streamers. He would do like interviews before and after matches and stuff like that with the guy with the streamers, and he'd really bring out a great part of their
So now
personality.
the winners of that get to make a skin in game.
Both,
that?
yeah,
Oh my
2
gosh.
new skins. So,
Oh my
so
gosh.
one from Fats and one from Vesper Von Doom. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm
That's
pretty
really
interested
cool.
to find out.
I'm excited for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. Fats, he won. He's won this skin in the game thing before,
Right.
But he passed it off completely to part of the Creed, his coach
And that's
for
how
the
we
Battle
ended up
Royale
with
Invitation.
the
So
that Ragnir, the hooded Ragnir.
yeah,
shade.
the Assassin's Creed looking Raptor. I guess
Surprise,
he shouldn't
surprise.
be surprised. But now Fats he told us that he is going to design the skin this time.
Oh wow.
He's told us a few of the ideas. I don't know if I should let him out yet in case
No,
one of them
no,
actually is the thing.
Keep that
Yeah,
secret.
okay.
I want
He's-
everyone to be
he's-
surprised by it.
He's given
So
us
that's gonna
some
be
of the
exciting.
ideas, and they were like slam dunks. They were like, it was like, oh yeah, we were probably gonna do that anyway, so we'll just do that next. So he
Oh,
had a good
man.
idea, and then Vesper, I have no idea what Vesper's gonna do. That'll be interesting.
We'll
That'll
find
be
out.
interesting. She played Val. She played Val through the whole thing, so I think you
Wow.
can safely expect it's going to be a Val skin, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be all like, "Woo!" for that.
I saw some people in chat saying, "As long as it's a Val skin, I'm happy."
Yeah, and it's probably going to be. That's the only character she played, so I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Pretty sure she's going to do something with that. So that'll be pretty exciting to find out. And now what we've got coming up next for you guys is what account? Oh, we're on Raiden's account.
That's okay.
That's good.
We'll use that. That'll be fine. You'll never know.
You'll never know. You'll never know. Oh, question about training mode. Multiplayer training mode. Yeah.
That would be awesome.
We will eventually. It's super hard to do. It's not like, just add one more person to it.
We allow frame-by-frame control.
Yeah, there's
so
all
how that
kinds of
kind would
control
sync
and
up
like
with
playback.
multiplayer
and
it's a tough thing to tackle.
It's definitely
but
going to be a
it's-
big project.
It's a really cool thing that I'm very interested
It's not.
in
Yeah,
personally.
it's definitely not out of the question. It's just. It's gonna be a bit. It's a super tough thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an awesome viewer battle coming up for you guys. You guys to
man.
fight another pro, as we do very often in these events, and
I think we just got a message.
we're just having trouble finding our guy here. So yeah, we'll get him.
All right, we'll get that set up. I'm very curious to see who we have today. Do you have any hints? Any reason to believe it might be one person over another?
Any reason to
What?
believe?
What? I don't understand these words that you're trying to say.
Okay, I have an idea. Let's give away community colors until we find our guy.
That sounds like a pretty good idea. So here we go. Giving away some community colors. Roll it.
Okay.
Kitty 419. Congratulations, you got some community colors coming your way at the end of the stream, as well as Ariel, CCAA, and Q Best. But that's not all. We also have Mystic Volve.
Cool name. Lots of cool
It's a
names
pretty cool
coming
name.
out from our colorful community.
Do you like that name enough to roll another one?
Yes.
Ah, there it is.
I
There
do.
you have it.
But we're close.
Headshot.
I just want to let you guys know that we're super close. He's ready in the room. Just not getting the right room number. Okay. All right. We got it. We got it. Let's do this.
And drop that on in. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
I know.
okay.
I was confused.
That's
I'm like,
really
no,
cool.
that's not real. You're not real.
But
Okay,
the
let's-
surprise player is
Aram.
Aram!
Aram is the freshest pro player on the market right now, just picked up by Reason Gaming, and congratulations to
Oh,
them
man.
because he is an awesome player. He's been performing even better than he has in the past.
I'm hyped for
And
this. I'm hyped.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. Now you wouldn't believe who his partner might be in Reason.
Ooh.
You might not believe it.
I know Reason had some roster shifts recently.
They had some
so-
roster shifts recently.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say Effie.
You're freaking right.
Yeah!
Aram and Effie are now going to be a team. And, well, you know what? I only say that because I'm assuming that because Addy, Mestic, and Cake are a team, that Aram and Effie are going to
Right.
be a team. I don't actually have confirmation that they will be a team. I'm just, there's
I've-
4
that's-
people on the
that's the
roster.
speculation
It would make
here.
sense. But maybe they're going to switch things around.
Anything.
Maybe
could
like
happen.
Aram and Cake and Addy and Effie. Who knows what they're going to do.
I'm sure they're running training camps to figure all that out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I mean, maybe you wouldn't want to, right? Because Cake and Addy have circuit points
Yeah.
together, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
As Effie and Lance, they're going to lose their circuit points because they're reforming the team here.
Yep.
But so yeah, you know, it would make sense for them to do that. Then again, they may just be banking on winning so much with their awesome
my
new team
gosh.
that
I mean, it's
they don't
still,
really get afford
it's
to
still
drop
early
all of
in
their
the season,
points.
you know? It is
Yeah, it's
still
early
in the
enough. There's
season.
lots of big events coming, especially if you're planning on traveling to the local events
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which Reason has been known to do. They send their players out, which is awesome. We love you, Reason. There's a good chance that they could win all their points back. So anyway, without further ado, we've got Aram here ready to fight you in room 80001. That's right. I didn't think
Yeah.
it was real either. 80,001 is the room number.
80,001.
He's going to fight your guys, and we've got, of course, Mowain here.
Mowain.
You know what? This is the first time Mowain has beaten
Grave
Grave
Rage,
Rage to the
yeah.
punch here.
Oh.
Look, he's like, Grave Rage is like, oh, I wasn't fast enough.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, Grave Rage, I'm sure you'll be getting in next. I think it's because we delayed the room number announcement, you know? It threw off his timing.
All right, we
go.
are good.
So,
I am letting them know
Aram
they
going
can
to be
start.
playing
And here we
Azoth.
go. So Aram versus Mowain, and Aram is playing Azoth. Is that real? Is that like is that for sure what he's doing now? You know, who knows,
I'm
right?
curious,
because like a huge balance patch just
Yup.
hit the day before
Major
yesterday.
shifts.
So a lot of things could be happening here. Mowain,
Oh no!
what? How could this be? we haven't even started. What's wrong, Mowain?
But
He
Aram,
had
you
to
know,
read a book.
he's
No, he's
saying,
okay.
you know what, this is a competitive match, I'm a competitive player, we take those.
We take those. That's right.
Clock was ticking.
Yeah, but Wayne just actually super messed up. It looks like, but that's okay because it's a viewer battle, and you know we've seen Mowain come back.
Oh yeah, super
We've seen him
solid
come
player.
back from worse.
I am not nervous about him
he
being
can do
able to
this.
fight here.
But then again, Aram's
a monster.
He's a crazy beast.
Look,
So-
look at that. The dodge, read, and punish.
Yeah,
Neutral
you see
air
that?
recovery. Done.
It used to be with an axe you could side light jump side air and get it every time, right? Aram knew that that Moayne would be able to dodge out of that. Instead, chose to read what happened after the sidelight. Ended up getting the kill off of it.
Oh no!
With
That's
recovery.
it?
And wow, both
Sniped
ground
with the ground
still
pound.
rules. And we had a 1-minute game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Good Lord.
Exactly 1 minute of Aram crushing his opponent. Wow. All right, so
Insane. So who's up next?
Who's up next? I want to know. Moayne
Find
is
out.
out and. Decidui. That is totally it. Decidui. Man, we can read names. We're top tier at reading names here. So, Aram versus Decidui. Let's see if Decidui can do anything here. It looks like he's choosing to lose a dex. Lose a bit of dex for more speed. I support that decision. Speed all the way. Most important stat in the game.
I mean, especially in this matchup, you know, Azoth with like that 4 speed, if you can bump it up a little bit, maybe you can win that maneuvering battle.
It's important. That's like being able to cross them up when in a place where you wouldn't be able to. Or come back to the stage in a place where you wouldn't have been able to, or touch the stage and leave it before ground pound hits you and stuff like that.
Is Aram just trying to win this with dive kicks? he's hit like 3 dive kicks in a row.
Maybe he
and
just
it seems like he
downloaded
just
them.
wants more. Oh, here we
He's
go.
just got,
got the
If
axe.
a dive kick's gonna work, Aram's gonna do it.
He's been dodging everything so well. Like, you know, he's reading Decidueye's attacks.
Decidui. Decidui he's swift, no doubt about it. It's all that speed.
Oh yeah.
He's having trouble
Especially
landing
'cause
some
there
hits.
was the speed increase that went in as well. That I know a lot of
15%,
people are
right?
talking about. Ooh, the back end of the
back-
recovery.
That was well placed.
That was prime positioning.
prime positioning.
Face the stage to use it as a recovery, but still knock him away.
Ooh, interesting. Aram, he it seems really often he chooses to chase dodge upward in a place where he could have jumped. Maybe saving the jump for something else.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Because, I mean, dodge, you know, it is a renewable resource. It will come back over time. Whereas your jumps, if you've spent them, oh
Ooh.
no. If you've
That's
spent
it.
them, you get knocked out.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happens.
Yeah. Aram nailing these bow ground pounds. Bow ground pound is an interesting move,
The mix-up.
right?
Oh, Decidueye was attacking out of the mix-up situation there. That's interesting information.
Well, it worked. It worked for him that time, but now Aram's gonna know for the next time, and so he's gotta mix it up. Aram is a man of reads, no doubt about it. Going for that.
Here we go.
Going for that fancy new side light down light combo.
I know.
Oh! He was expecting him to try to avoid the downlight. We were just talking about it. Oh, he's doing side light downlights.
Yeah.
And he Decidui.
He was like, all right,
he got
that's
a glimpse
it.
of that. He's
The conditioning is done. Time to pull the trigger.
And Aram did it. He's like, oh, here he comes to dodge my downlight again. Did the back dodge, shadow stepped it, hit him with the sig.
So good.
Slick. Very
clean. All right, Grave Rage getting in here.
Grave Rage, he's back. S2 Grave Rage. I think that's not an S2. I think that's a heart. A lot of people are doing that these days.
I got it.
Kids got some fancy.
All right.
Or maybe it's S2.
maybe you know, season 2 of Grave Rage. Stay tuned.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we've seen Grave Rage before, but now this is Grave Rage season 2. Look at his gauntlet combo.
I know, he's been pouring out the damage.
So this isn't a new switch for Grave Rage, right? It's just that his weapon's been changed a little bit, and for the better, right? Gauntlet received pretty much buffs across the board. And Grave Rage is taking great advantage of that, using the new
definitely
aspects.
some minor buffs, and they're really benefiting from the increased speed just in the overall game, because their issue was always kind of getting in with their short range attacks.
That's a good point.
And now they're able to cross that gap that much quicker.
Yeah, and that's hard to quantify. That's just like if a player is using it well.
Yeah.
He can use that new aspect of it. And Grave Rage just might get the kill here off the side. Doesn't
looking to
quite
even it up, but Eram saying no, getting some
right on
damage
by.
there.
Aram's got excellent recovery movement. It's you know, any of these pros, it's easier. I mean, it's more difficult than you'd imagine to get a kill on them off the edge, to hit an edge guard. because not only will they avoid your edge guard, but they can kill you for trying. Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw that in the final round grand finals where Starlight just turned it around on Noelle.
Right. So it's like, you know, you could. It's not impossible to get a kill on them, but unless you know how they're going to react to your edge guard, they may just punish you for it.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, a lot of those punishes just happen, and that's why ERAM is sitting on a massive damage lead.
Huge damage lead right now, but wouldn't put it past Grave Rage to bring it back here. Grave Rage, I think, the only viewer to have ever defeated one of our pros in a show match.
Yeah,
and
wow.
it was, who was it?
It's a pretty good title to hold.
He is the mightiest of the show match community. That's for sure.
He's the champion.
The show match
champion of the community.
We're gonna have to just do show matches against Grave Rage.
Oh my god!
Flip it around the other way. We get all the pros in there, and all the pros get to fight Grave Rage. Sightseeing guts Aram way off. Will he be able to get the edge guard? No. Aram, too slick, moves away from it, trying to get a punish off of it. Now he lands the nair. He's coming in for his side light. Grave Rage too fast, and now Aram's off the side, and Grave Rage is going for the ground pound kill, but he smashes the floor instead. Aram's got to be loving that happened, and I don't think he's going to make it back. Weapon throw finishes.
So Grave Rage definitely cut that damage gap about in half.
He brought it back. He was in red, and he did a lot with that stock in a place where an ordinary man would have simply died.
Grave Rage is no ordinary man. Let's see if he can bring this back.
This is close.
Definitely putting the pressure on with this axe, though.
We've seen a lot of gauntlets from Grave Rage, right? He hasn't been playing too much sword right now. I think he's more comfortable with the gauntlets against Aram here. Grave Rage in the red. It could end right now. Wow! I didn't expect that to kill off the bottom.
Dangerous.
I mean, it knocked him down, and he was going to have to do some more to get the kill, but that was it. One down air, got the kill.
Oh, man. That's why, you know, there is a little bit of extra safety afforded by those moving platforms, but also extra danger. Because, you know, it gives you some extra target to recover to, but you can just get smacked down right through it.
Good point. You know what? Wait a second.
It's a highly volatile location.
Does the 15% movement speed does not increase the cap amount of speed that you can get knocked, right?
No.
It's not,
No.
It's not okay. It's just running speed,
right?
Not
right. It is player input running speed.
I was gonna say, like, oh man, did everybody's Esports just increase 15%, sort of?
No. Don't worry about that. You're not going to start getting KO'd at yellow.
I don't know, you get caught up in esports stuff, and then sometimes I don't even know what the balance changes do, man.
You just see the result. Here we go.
So we've got
pushing the damage
I didn't
on.
quite catch this yet.
Triple T.
Triple T up against Aram. Will he be able to take out our freshest pro? And it doesn't look like it, man. Aram is just crushing it right now. Triple T manages to make it back, though. Totally avoids Aram's edge guards.
Yeah, nice movement, very evasive.
Oh,
you've got to be
unpredictable.
unpredictable.
Oh, neutral sig knocks him off the side again. Triple T now threw away his gauntlets. Doesn't matter.
He's bringing
able
this
to get
back.
unarmed damage. Yeah, he totally is. He's got Aram in the orange. He's doing a lot with his stock at red. And Aram just wants to finish this. Here it comes down air. Oh, dodged at just the right time.
Two in a
spear
row.
recoveries. And we're about evened up here. Triple T.
There it is.
Gets killed by the side air.
But
Aram
ERAM
seals
did
the deal.
get brought to the red.
Yeah, depending
Triple T
on,
was doing a fantastic job fighting his way back.
absolutely. Depending on how fast Triple T can close this stock out, Aram might just get a formidable lead here that stops it. Triple T, though, bringing the damage. One good sider will do it. He goes for it. It doesn't land it. Aram sneaks right by it.
And the
dodge
punish.
reads. Oh, my goodness. Aram. Oh, neutral light. Just Triple T just barely dodged that neutral light. Gets the recovery, and Triple T, man, he really needs to close this stock out. Aram just won't die.
Refuses.
There it
He
is.
wants that damage lead
More
back.
damage. Aram just continuing
He
to
had
get
it.
a
Triple T
damage
cut
lead
it.
there, and that's gonna do
All
it.
right.
Throws the haymaker, gets a kill, and Triple T's in the orange now. Aram, he got the damage lead he wanted there. That's for sure.
yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Sitting in a very
with the
healthy
overflow of your
position
stuff.
right now.
Looking good.
He has the ability to take some chances here. Let's see what he ends up doing. Ooh, yes,
Wow.
down light, neutral light. Thank you.
Down light, neutral light coming from Aram. Neutral air almost kills Triple T. Now that's crazy because that move doesn't hit very hard, right? That is not a kill move.
Yeah, it's had some recent increases to its force one patch ago.
So now it's a...
it is stronger than it used to be. It's still not one of those early kill options, though.
No, well, maybe depending on position, right? You get a neutral air up at the top.
Of course.
That'll do it. So Triple T goes down. Aram only in the yellow now. He's got so much room to create a lead here. It's going to be real tough for Triple T to come back from this unless he gets a killer gimp. Oh, Aram avoids getting hit by that neutral sig that would have sent him so far off and given Triple T a chance to edge guard and get a gimp, but Aram's not going to let it happen.
Ooh, interrupts that one. He's been hit by that neutral sig too many times. Now he knows how to stop it.
Oh, Triple T gets the recovery. He's got Aram in the red now. Triple T in
He's
orange.
almost in the red by himself.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
This is getting dangerous.
This is kind of the same as it was last stock.
Yeah, that one stock advantage that Aram's kind of always been holding on to goes a long way.
Neutral sig almost gets him. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yep, right at the beginning it'll knock you down.
Good. I like that.
Because, you know, it's them, they like thrust it forward in a punch before they start spinning.
Yeah, totally makes sense. Good hitboxes right there. Good hitboxing. Oh, wow, he caught him with a second neutral air, and wow! Oh,
this
my
is crazy.
goodness.
Offstage play. Gauntlets going in
Whoa!
from the top ropes.
Aram is...
Oh!
What a kill! That
Pinball in the island.
It was so nerve-wracking when Aram's way to avoid the gauntlet ground pound was just to fall at the same speed as it, very closely.
That's what you can do. You can just fall away
and
from
it's
it.
like,
But
how far are you gonna go for this kill, man?
yeah, how deep do you call his bluff? That's
totally
is the question.
That's totally what's happening. He's calling his bluff. He's like, I'm coming, I swear. And Aram's like, you're gonna stop eventually. Oh man, that was hype. Awesome game. All right, so I think we got time for one more show match with Aram. Yes.
Yep, sounds right.
One more.
Scarlet with thumbs up.
Scarlet with thumbs up, playing Asuri of all people.
Is that supposed to be what Scarlet becomes when she does a thumb up? It's like an anime transformation, you know? All the stars start swirling around, the fur grows, the claws come out.
That would happen. That would happen in an anime.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of bothering me. Like, I'd really wish he was playing Scarlet and started the match with a thumbs up. I'd have been yeah, that's definitely Scarlet with thumbs up, but it's not Scarlet with thumbs up.
It was a bait. It was a ruse all along. That's the mix-up from character select.
It's a saluting Asuri, not Hattori.
Oh my god.
And a down air from Aram, he's barely damaged.
Been touched.
Barely been touched. Incredible. Aram's just crushing it while we're talking about this guy's name. And so Scarlet the Asuri is... it's just messing with me, man. I can't get over it. Oh, almost got him with that side air there. He dodged through it. Excellent movement by Scarlet with thumbs up.
He's doing a better job with the sword here.
Oh, interesting
finding
move
great
by
hits,
Scarlet.
finding the damage that he needs.
That might have been it.
This is his chance. Oh no!
He only had one recovery option left. Oh, Aram is reading these dodges. He is following.
Yes!
Wow!
Yes!
Gravity cancel, pivot down sig. That was sick. That was sick because. I mean, that move comes from the ground, right, and hits upward. Anywhere in there would hit the same hitbox. Instead, he raised it higher so that even if he had jumped, he would have got hit by it anyway. It's like he gravity canceled just far up enough for it to still hit area. Yeah, it still hit grounded there, and just raised. He basically just increased the vertical height of the hitbox.
Yeah,
so to speak, right.
It's all that extra
interesting
coverage.
moves by Aram. We might see a 3-stock here come, and this is an incredible 3-stock. This could be a 3-stock. There it is. Side air off the side. There's no way.
Gone.
Oh my goodness! Aram closes out the show matches with a 3-stock, and that is Reason. That is a solid pickup by Reason Gaming there. Congratulations, guys. You got a killer player on your hands there. Aram, what a monster. What a monster.
I'm very excited to see him and how he performs in the tournaments that are coming up.
Yeah, man, and there's a lot coming up, actually. Yeah. So we're in the midst right now of Brawl League Open Cup 2v2, the first 2v2 month.
Yep.
We're in we're about halfway through it, right? It's pretty much just monthly. It's a monthly thing.
Right.
So that's gonna be really cool to see them come out because all of the events leading up to the finals are qualifiers. Aram hasn't lost anything by only coming into
Reason now. They still have qualifiers
now.
Available to make it into the BLOC
They can make
finals.
it in and get seeded and still have a shot at winning all those circuit points from the Brawl League Open Cup, right? But there have been other events going on all around the world, right? So besides Final Round happening and Pax Arena happening, there was, the Brawl League Open Cup was going down the very day after we got back from PAX, right?
Right.
And then across the globe, there's been other tournaments happening.
Yeah, what do we have?
The first Australian Open Series qualifier happened.
Yes.
And that was I have no idea, to be honest. I didn't watch it.
It airs,
I couldn't watch it.
We were all busy in a way that we can. I got to watch through the footage.
We have to see what happened. Can we bring up the standings?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's
because
bring up
I
the
remember
standings.
all these regional qualifiers that we had showcasing a lot of the international talent last year leading up to BCX. So I'm very interested in seeing how these are going to
did Kyler Alice just crush it? I'd imagine that's what we're all expecting, right? For him to have just crushed it, because he was the Australian regional qualifier last year, and looks like we are right. He totally crushed it.
Yep.
Kyler Alice once again on top, and looks like so. Kyler Alice in first place, Lust in second place. I feel like Lust was the player that he played against in the grand finals of the qualifier last year. Lust just sounds like a very familiar name. I know
he's been placing really well in the tournament.
He's on the cash leaderboard. Lust has won money in tournaments.
The Oceanic Brawl Series, they've been running things for a while, and I'm really surprised to see Aquarian Nemesis down that low. Well, not really low. Fourth place.
Fourth place, yeah.
Fourth place. That's not low.
That's
not low. But I'm used to seeing him popping up in top 3 grand finals, lower finals, winners finals.
Every time.
So I'm really curious to see how that kind of shaped up. So I'm going to be watching the VODs on that one. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And then so Artist got third place. Who's Artist? I have not seen Artist. Yeah, that's a new one to me. And we've got a lot of new names in here. That's so cool. New Australian blood coming through. Vax in 5th place. Toasted in 5th place. Sisyphus in 7th place.
Ooh.
Sisyphus, the only place I know the name Sisyphus from is from the Ninja Turtles fighting game on Sega Genesis. Tournament fighter. He was like a beetle thing that would shoot blobs of...
My gosh.
You know what I'm talking about?
How about the Greek myth where the guy has to roll the boulder up the hill endlessly and then it just rolls back down?
History.
Maybe that one.
No,
Turtles. It was definitely Ninja Turtles.
I'm pretty sure Ninja Turtles thought of it before the Greeks. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. And Miklik tying in 7 with Sisyphus. I don't think that was a Ninja Turtles character, but I might be wrong.
I'm gonna talk to him, right? I'm gonna go in the Australian SEA. Or no, the Australian Open Series has their own Discord server. You can join. You can find the info and join it by hitting the sticky post on the subreddit right now. We've got all the Esports Discord links in there. So I'm going to head into the Australian Open Series Discord, and I'm going to talk to Sisyphus and see what he named his character after. Obviously, the beetle from tournament Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tournament fighter, but I guess there is some small chance that it is a Greek myth.
A small chance, very small chance. But we have the Australian Open Series qualifier number 2 is happening tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Or later today, actually.
Is it?
Is it really underway right now?
It says in progress. No, it can't be.
No.
Let's have a look here.
Couldn't be.
No. They're just
they're just
ready
set up
for
the brackets.
Start.
They're ready to start. So that's going to be
so it's happening
tonight.
basically. Yeah, so it's going to start at 11 p.m. Eastern for us, right? Tonight, but which is actually noon in Australian Western time. The next day for them. So it's always Saturday at noon for Australia, 11 p.m. the day before for us.
Yeah, we'll try.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, that's gonna be super cool. We'll see. So the way that the Australian Open Series works is that it's top 16 qualifies into the final. It's basically Brawl League Open Cup rules, but top 16 instead of top 8 because they do two qualifiers instead of 4. So that'll be interesting. I wonder if Kyler Alice plays again, even though he doesn't need to because he's already qualified for first. But I've never seen Kyler miss an Australian competitive event. I think he just wants to compete.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean he enters everything.
Yeah, despite having nothing to gain and nothing to lose, he's probably going to
plays in
it.
Southeast Asian events.
Oh really?
Yeah, whenever Oceanic Brawl Series, they would run the 2 weeklies. I'd see him and Tiger just playing in both. Because they just want to play.
It's not like that easy. I'm pretty sure Australia can't. They're pretty far from Southeast Asia. It's got to be like 200 ping or something.
It can be pretty rough.
He's just doing it anyway.
Because that is quite a distance, but they just want to play.
They
just really want to play, and I respect that.
They're doing
crazy.
It. And then right after that, is that?
I think we actually have This has not happened yet. This is happening March 26th.
Okay.
Yeah, Brazil Brawlhalla Series.
But that's the
the same weekend.
You are right.
As the Australian Open Series finals.
You're right.
That one's going to be crazy.
So the Brazil Brawlhalla Series tournament that happens on Sunday. I think it's 2 p.m. for us. It's somewhere around there. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for us apparently. Because Smash EG is so convenient, it just converts it to your time zone.
You don't even have to worry.
We don't
have
to guess; we just read it. So 10 a.m. for us. I believe that's noon for them. And the way that the Brazil Brawlhalla Series tournament is going to be is a little different than any other event. I mean, it's a double elimination tournament like any other circuit event.
Right.
But they're going to stop on day 1 at top 8, and they're going to let top 8 sit for that week. And come back at the same time next week to finish top 8 with all matches being best of 5.
So they'll have some
super cool.
They'll have some prep time to kind of scout out their brackets.
They're going to know
exactly
who they're going to fight against for a whole week.
Gosh.
That's going to be really cool.
That's going to be intense.
That's going to be super cool. And so it all stays intact, right? So people on the losers side in the next week it's basically single elimination for them.
Right.
The people on the winner's side are doing the same thing. That's going to be really cool. So for that whole Sunday, the second Sunday in the Brazil Brawlhalla Series, it's just going to be top level Brazil play for the whole day. It's just best of 5s of top 8. That's BCX style right there. That's basically how BCX went down. So that's really exciting. Great. That's going to be super cool. I'm very, very hyped for Brazil.
Oh yeah,
they have a passionate community out there who's seriously have been chomping at the bit for some competition.
Passionate is an understatement.
They are nuts for competition over there, and they finally got it. It's an official event, $500 on the line, and circuit points, which is in an area like Brazil where this is the first event.
Yeah,
there is They don't have a schedule for other events. There will likely be other events in Brazil. But basically, these are the most valuable points ever because there are no other points
for the season.
Yeah, this is where they determine what the rankings are. So what's it going to be? Is Kreuzberg going to come through, the regional qualifier from last year? Is he going to come through and sweep it? Or what?
I mean, we had, Pahe? And Noe Despumonal.
Yeah,
we've been seeing all these players.
Zito Keho is out there.
Oh yeah.
Who was it that Pahe fought on stream with us? We could totally let's bring up that
one. We'll go ahead and bring up that one.
It was Papaya.
Yes, Pahe and Papaya.
And Papaya won it, right? Like, it was super close.
It was super
Pahe
close.
was expected to win because he was on top of the Brazil leaderboard, but Papaya took it in the last game, in Game 3.
That was intense.
So what's going to happen?
Yeah, so tune into all of those because these other regions are going to be absolutely insane. Australia is underway. Brazil's happening very soon, on March 26th. And then Southeast Asia will be starting right after that.
Cool. And then we've got other tournaments in the works we just can't talk about yet. I wish I can tell you.
There's going to be some big announcements coming up.
I wish I can tell you what's coming up, but just stay excited.
I feel like we say that every time, and then we make the big announcement, and then right after that we're like, but we have more big announcements, because there's always more.
Yeah, we're working with a lot of different organizations that are all looking to put things on. You can expect to see Brawl League coming out with special stuff that's more than just the Brawl Open Cup. They're going to continue doing the Brawl League Open Cup, but they're going to have some more stuff coming out. The old BCS crew, remember those guys? They're working on some stuff. We've different organizations. I can't even name these organizations for you, but basically online action in the Brawlhalla circuit is going to blow up for US and EU coming up pretty soon.
It's going to be crazy.
So take your relaxing March, because in April it's going to get crazy. I mean, besides all the online events that are going to happen, there's Dreamland that's going to happen right in the middle of April, and then very soon after that, Combo Breaker is going to happen. In the next month. So it's like, get ready.
There's a lot of other stuff going on around that time and after.
There's some hype coming.
Yeah, get ready. Get ready.
So anyway, thank you all for coming out. This has been an excellent Friday Dev stream.
Yeah.
Before we go, let's give away a bunch of stuff.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, roll it.
Arab, what?
The most rigged of any giveaway in the history
he's hacked
of
our
Brawlhalla.
systems.
Oh my gosh. He read our dodge. He read our dodge. Punished it with CC. I can't even. Beasting, Lol XD. You got some community colors coming your way after the stream. Valdez Jr. You got some coming your way as well. Those will be whispered to you. Yay, cake!
Yay, cake!
Is that that's not cake?
That is not cake. No, maybe it's Cake's biggest fan.
Right? Maybe.
Three-dimensional. Look at that avatar. That's adorable.
I really like that. I actually really like that. Three-dimensional. Bad Brad too. You got some coming your way. And
let's do one more.
Zasque. You've got some coming your way as well. So enjoy that. But that is not all.
That's not all. Because you know how we do on these dev streams. After the community colored giveaways comes the big giveaway.
Yes.
We don't know what it's going to be. Some kind of cool in-game item. Could be a taunt. Could be a skin.
Yep.
Could be a collector's pack. No, I'm kidding. It's not a collector's pack.
Could be. Who knows?
Could be anything. Maybe Dinohedron just he's just like, forget it. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. So no. This is.
Oh, they gave away. Did they give away an All Legends pack on Thursday?
So this is what I wanted to talk to you about, right? So apparently, I was on stream with Raven yesterday, right? And he saw in the giveaway that there was MetaDev there. So they gave away a MetaDev on Tuesday.
Tuesday gave away a MetaDev?
So Raven was like...
Like a MetaDev Bryn?
I'm not going to let that stand. I'm one-upping them. I'm giving away an All Legends pack.
What?
So I don't know what to do. I really just do not know what to do.
How do we one-up an All Legends pack?
How do we one-up an All Legends pack?
I have an idea.
Do you?
I have an idea.
How crazy is it?
It's not that crazy. It's basically an All Legends pack plus more.
Oh no.
Let's give away a Berserker pack, dude.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, suck it Thursday. Let's give it away a Berserker pack. Now, if you don't know what a Berserker pack is, that's okay, because you actually can't even buy it. That's probably why you don't know what it is. It is... Take that Thursday. A Berserker pack is an All Legends pack plus 300 Mammoth coins. So it's like, get your Mammoth coins on. Take that Thursday.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna add the viewers in here.
That is super hype. That is super hype. Let's go Berserker pack.
Alright, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So, and what we do with if mod or that
if a
thing
mod
wins,
or a subscriber wins,
whatever, we give away some extra stuff. That one will probably just end up being an in-game item. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Everything's crazy. Like
This is
everything's
crazy.
gone off
This
the
is
rails
crazy.
here. I don't know what's happening.
Let's worry about it when we we hit somebody.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Here
Doesn't
we
even
go.
fit. Take it Thursday. Yeah. That's what
Zerker
happens.
pack.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. We're gonna be giving away collector's packs soon.
Is it a
on
B
this.
name? Is it a B name?
Is
B
it a
name
B name? Is
actually
it a B-
won yesterday.
That's I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet.
yeah.
Let's get that.
So let's find out.
All right, who's it gonna be? Defensive is in here. Aram. Thank goodness it's not
Straight to
Aram.
the point. Wilson.
It's not him. Jacka
Jacka
Waka. Are you here, Jacka Waka?
Jacka.
It's hard to say Jacka Waka without saying it in a funny voice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. Is he here? Wow, that was fast.
Are
He
you
is
here?
totally
Wow,
here.
immediately.
Jacka Waka is here. He is definitely here, guys.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. You just won yourself a Berserker pack.
Jacka Waka, you won a Berserker pack, dude. A Berserker pack.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever given away a Berserker pack on stream
no,
before.
no, I
This
don't
is
think
definitely
so.
a first. We might be in trouble for it, but it's okay. We're going to take the heat for you,
Oh
the
my gosh.
viewers of the best esports dev stream around.
This week.
Jacka Waka.
Congrats! That'll be sent to you after the stream, as well as everyone else who just won Community Colors. So congratulations, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Go watch those tournaments. Final round VODs are up. Pax Arena VODs are there. Crazy hype this past weekend. And we got tournaments tomorrow. The Australian Series
Australian
qualifier.
Series qualifiers
Brawl
happening
qualifiers
tonight.
are happening like right after this or something,
Oh
right?
my goodness! Yeah,
Is that right?
Brawl League Open Cup is happening. Wait, no, today's a
What is the schedule?
it's a European day, so they must have already been on. Oh, man,
my
I can't even
gosh.
keep up. Wait,
No, they
let's
usually
find out.
start European days. They usually start like right after us.
They start at
They start at, like,
start
2.
right after us. So is it a European week or a U.S. week? I lost track because of PAX.
Man,
You know what? No,
there's
it's
so many
got to
things
be a
going on.
European week because this is the first. This
Well,
is the first
what do
week.
we
No,
got going on?
it's U.S. We're
Wow,
totally
okay.
wrong. It's a U.S.
So
week.
U.S. is happening tonight.
So that's happening. Wow, you got so much tournament action.
Oh my
then
gosh.
that means that 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. U.S. 2v2 tournament. Right after that's done, I bet it's gonna line up perfectly because right after that's done,
Yeah.
they're probably just gonna host the Australian Open Series tournament that's going to be going on right
my
after
gosh.
that. Timing works
This
out
is crazy.
perfectly.
This
It's
is
almost like
crazy.
we did that intentionally. We did it. We totally did it.
beautiful.
That's
I
super
love
hype.
it.
Tonight's
I
going to
love
be
it.
awesome. Get ready for some awesome Brawlhalla action. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you, the viewers, esports fans, Brawlhalla fans. You're all super awesome. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week with some. Next week is going to be crazy. Okay? Crazy.
Jeez.
So just
Oh,
watch
jeez.
out for next week. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you again for coming out. We appreciate you.
Yes, all of you, especially the ones in the front.
Right,
Yeah,
that guy right
that's-
there. He's the
yeah.
best.